Open your cup, we'll say hello, higher big. Hello people, welcome back to my channel, and boy, it's been so long since I've made a video in the studio. Originally I wanted to go to a game to film, but I didn't feel like it. Also, I had like zero energy to do that. So I'd rather sit back and relax and be in the studio while there's not much things going on. I've done those kinds of videos before, but sometimes they turn out either bad or I'm completely fine. Today I'm gonna be talking about 8 things that annoy me. This was inspired by a video I saw a long time ago about someone talking about the top 8 things that annoy me, but mine is like in no particular order. And I'll just say disclaimer that things that annoy me are weird and political. I know. I'm such a weird person. And if my energy is a bit weird, that's because I just got back from a trip. I'm very tired. I might be having a little jet lag, but everything is good for now. So these are no particular order, and let's go. Number 1, gender roles. I know society is wanting boys and girls to act like their gender, like girls playing with princesses and dolls, and guys, becoming police officers or firefighters. I kind of find that annoying because I think it's okay for girls to play with things that are targeted towards guys like soldiers and stuff, and for boys to become princesses. Literally, I remember last year watching an episode of Hokuto Pretty, and like there's this powerful statement of saying, for an American character, where she says guys can be princesses too. What's the problem? Like for my example, I like action fighting games, and I'm a girl, and I don't see the problem with that. I also don't see the problem of, well, actually, this is like I've just found this out recently, of girls participating in Smash Bros tournaments. Of course, there are like girls doing Smash Bros tournaments, but there's not many. It's mostly dudes doing it. And I feel like for me, there needs to be more representation. Like, I had a son or a daughter, I'd let them play with anything that desires them. Like, if my future son, likes makeup and dresses and that stuff, I am fine. If my future daughter likes like military toys or police officer stuff or Nerf guns and all that jazz, I'm completely fine with that. I let her do whatever she wants. Like, I don't see a problem with that. But this could be a lot of debate also. This is just like my belief. I could bet on this for like a while, but I just don't feel like it's that necessary. Well, I could, but again, not necessary. I don't want to take up this video with me venting. Number 2, being ignored because you are different. This annoys me so much. Growing up, I had a hard time fitting into groups. I don't want to point fingers at to who it is because I really don't want to like expose them or anything. But I remember wanting to play with other people and being rejected because I was weird. No, well, not weird, but like I was different. As a child, I didn't understand that. I was like, why won't anyone play with me? And then right now when I'm getting older, I realize, oh, I was being excluded because I'm different from the other girls, or like I'm different from a friend group. And that, thinking about it now, it tears me. Not tears me, it's like I've been torn because it really hurt me. But I guess, soon on later when you move on to like high school, university, you're gonna have friends who care about you. But thinking about my childhood is really upsetting that I was different and didn't want and was excluded most of the time. But don't worry, just to give some context, I was invited to birthday parties and play dates and all that jazz, but almost like 60 or 70% of the time as a child, I wasn't included in a lot of activities or not sports, like activities or games. Number 3, people who attempt to rush me while I'm doing art or their commission. This is something I get a lot. I get people who ask me when's my drawing done or how's it doing. I mean, that kind of annoys me. Spilling the tea. Just so you guys are aware if you want to commission me, but it annoys me because I have a life outside of drawing, and sometimes I like to hang around with my friends. Sometimes I like to go outside and go shopping, or sometimes I have to go on errand runs sometimes, and I'm working and I have like little time to draw. This is actually something during the summer that happened because I was working for the entire summer, and I literally had like little time to draw. And I usually stay up till my bedtime, after past bedtime, to do the art for other people. And I think if anyone's being impatient and like constantly bugging me to finish up the drawing and pressure me, well, yes, it will pressure me. And I just like tell them I need more time because of so and so, and I will give you an update. This is why I always update my commissioners of what's been happening, and I always show them a preview, just so you're aware. Number 4, people who attempt to get free art from me. Alright, I know what it's like. I go through that too. Not only that, there are people who attempt to give me the shiny Pokemon for art. And there are some people who want to pay me in Bloxburg money and get free art from me. Or, well, not really, but like they're still paying, but like not the currency that I want. This annoys me so much because I take so much time to do art, and I do not understand how there are so people that finish up commissions in one day. I know I get that sometimes whenever I commission someone and like either half an hour later or like a day later I get the art, and I don't understand how that happens. I know it's motivation. I'm here like I literally like have to take it slowly also. And nothing in the world is free, by the way. I know there are people who do requests, but that's a different story. But I do not do requests. Number 5 is related to Smash Bros. But Ness, Lucas, and Jigglypuff annoy me so much. I don't like Jigglypuff. Not as a character, but like, I don't like her movesets at all. If you're a Jigglypuff main, I don't understand you. If you're a Ness and Lucas player, I would like to have a word with you, please. But the main reason why Ness and Lucas annoys me, because the PK fire is spammable and you can abuse it. And yes, I have played those two before, and then I realized, oh, now I know what it's like. Number 6 is comparing to artists. Why does it annoy me? It's because artists no need to be compared. Everyone is different, especially artists. Artists have different styles, and like, look, all of these up here, they're all by different artists. I can't compare anything because all of them are so amazing and pretty lit. I shouldn't use the word lit, but I see it sometimes on Twitter, and it annoys me because I don't want to say who's better because both of them are good. Like, I'm not gonna point fingers who because it's all like variety. So if you compare artists, the artist who is claimed to be better than the other person will either feel good or bad for the other artist who's being put down. And it kind of annoys me because sometimes I get compared and it's either I feel bad for the other one, or it's like someone saying, oh, you're not good, then so and so, and then I feel really sad and that stuff. And I think it should stop right now. Like, it's gonna go out of hand really soon. And if I see that on Twitter, I would like to have a word with them. Not publicly, but privately. Probably not because I should stay out of it, but if I did see that and I'm involved, I will have a word with them. Number 7. People who tweet out publicly on celebrities who have yet to follow them. This annoys me a lot. I know worded weirdly, but let me give you an example. So, I tweet out a list of people who have to follow me. I don't do that obviously because I find it pretty stupid, but people who do that, it annoys me because number one, it seems like you're forcing the person to follow you, and there's no specific reason. I honestly saw that before, and it just really just not hurt me. It's just like that gives me a wake up call of like what to be careful of when you post to Twitter or somewhere else because it could affect the person who was mentioned there, and they'll either A, not follow you, and or B, follow you. The final thing that annoys me are simulator games. Thought this last minute. The reason why I think simulator games are annoying for me is because it's kind of like a quick idea that kind of needs a lot of questioning about. So I know there's like dinosaur simulator, bird simulator, plane simulator, pillow fight simulator. The only simulator I like is Bee Swarm. That's the only one I like. I know I said simulator games are annoying, but ironically, Bee Swarm was the only simulator game I like because it's cute, just for the cuteness. But I just wanted to go in a different category, if that makes sense. Like, because there's so many simulator games, it just annoys me, and I see it all the time. I also see it as like a genre choice for Roblox YouTubers to do. I know I'm assuming things, but that's what I assume. But I feel like there needs to be more creativity. Like, if you're gonna make a simulator game, it has to be a good one, not like a crappy one. Because trust me, I probably have seen enough simulator games for one day. Except Bee Swarm. I would like Bee Swarm to be kept up. I would want to keep playing it. That's 8 things that annoy me. Thank you guys for watching. If any of these offend you, I'm sorry if they did, but these are just my 8 things that annoy me personally, and probably just to get to know me a bit more, I guess. If that makes sense, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.